Hey YouTube land, Taekwondo Sir, doing just a quick video review. Well, I hope it'll be a quick video review. But today I'm doing a quick review of the Spinmasters 4-inch scale Batman figures, Joker and Batgirl. So this is from the new line for 2021, which is, I think it's called Bat line. So you'll see from the example for Batgirl, she has this kind of tech stuff on her. But just before I proceed, I'll just bring in tape measure so you can see they stand around the 4-inch mark. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the packaging for these guys. I chucked it pretty much after I got it. I wasn't really intending to do a video review for them. I just said I might as well, as I have everything set up, I might as well go ahead and do it. And as I dug out some other figures. So as with all the other figures in this series, they come with these kind of blind bag style accessories. So in the case of Batgirl here, I just move her behind the table. She comes with 3. Now I think 2 are intended for her. I think the third one is more intended for one of the Robin figures or for Nightwing, someone like that. It's a katana. It's something that she's not usually known for using. But the other one is a ginormous batarang, which is comically oversized, but you can use it as a batlet, and a fairly oversized grapple hook, which is in this kind of ice, kind of translucent with flaking on the inside. It's kind of hard to describe. So she does hold her accessories quite nicely. She will hold the katana nice enough as well. Just get it in the right direction so she can go swish 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 with her sword for some reason. And then she comes with the batlet. Now the way the batarang is designed so it can hook into her hands, there's gaps in it so it can be held, and you can actually, as I said, wield it in both hands, sort of like a batlet. So she can go around pretending she's a Klingon warrior beating the crap out of people as it just falls out of her hand. So for articulation, she has the standard articulation as we're seeing on this line. Head is hindered, but it is on a ball joint. It should be able to turn left and right. It's very hindered by the hair sculpt because the hair goes down over the back of the head. Her hands or arms can rise up this much. She can rotate all the way around. She has single jointed elbows with a swivel. Nothing in the wrists. Nothing in the torso. It's a solid piece. There is a plug for some of the accessories. So for example, I have one here, which is the owl from Talon. It has a big plug on it, so it'll fit into the back of her backpack hole. If you have other figures that have backpack pieces, they should be able to fit her as well, just depending on if you have the clearance on either side of the head. Legs can do splits that much. She has a forward kick, not much of a back kick because of the way the butt is sculpted. You have a swivel on the thigh, single jointed knee with a swivel as well. Nothing in the ankles, and foot pegs. So she's not too bad. She's quite nicely sculpted, and as I said, the detailing, that stuff is only on the front of her. You can see this kind of bat tech design stuff going on. This kind of like circuitry going through her bodysuit. Not a big fan of it. I don't think there was I think this is the first version of her coming out in this line. So unlike the previous wave of figures where they were all normal, plain kind of figures, I think this is the only version of Batgirl that has that. So here is the first version of Joker. I think there's 2 other versions. There's like an all gold one and one in a black suit similar to this one. But this is the black suit Joker. So you can see it's not the same torso. The legs are totally different. If I move his arms out of the way so you can see them. So his legs are quite different. They may have reused maybe one of the legs for the right leg, and I think the arms are the same. I can't see really any difference in the arms. They seem to be, actually no, wait, I tell a lie. The arms are actually slightly different. There seems to be like a bandaging going on up on the upper arm on the left hand side, which isn't on the original. So you have that going on. I think it's supposed to be similar to the stuff on the knee pad. He's wearing like one big boot on this side for some reason. He's very asymmetrical, so he has like a lot of stuff going on. And for accessories, if I can just wiggle them out of his hands, he comes with 3 Joker orientated accessories. So he comes with this weird punching glove thing, which doesn't really fit him that well. Well, at least on my one, it kind of, I'm not sure if it's just mine or if I'm putting it on the wrong way. It just doesn't seem to want to fit on unless I clip it onto like up really high up on the shoulder, then it fits on. But like for in the hands, it doesn't really fit onto the hand. Like, it doesn't fit over the wrist. I'm assuming it's supposed to fit on the wrist. It does fit on the legs because they're wider, so there is that. For some reason he has a whole thing of dynamite strapped to his legs. Not sure why. He has like gas grenades. He has a belt. What looks like a chocolate, oh no, sorry, it's not a chocolate bar. I was going to say a chocolate bar, but it's not. It's like a Joker utility belt basically going on. And he has some nice detailing work. But just for the other accessories, he comes with a Joker fish, which is really hard to see, but you can see it has the big smiling face on it. It would be nice if this was like a plain plastic like the original accessories. So he once again comes with this little bomb thing with the chattering teeth on it, with the wind up feature at the side. You can see it's the same one that he originally came with, but this was in a solid plastic color, whereas this is a slightly opaque kind of or slightly translucent plastic. Same with the fish. I don't know if the fish came with in previous accessories. I kind of hope it did. So if it did, it was like in a solid plastic color. Would be nice if it was like in the green that this missile launcher was in, so then you could actually paint it, and you could repaint the accessories. So there is that. And then just for popping the Jokers together, as you can see again, I do believe the head sculpt is the same head sculpt. Don't think there's any difference. Only, well, there's no difference in the sculpt. I think it's just the paint apps. They gave him green eyebrows instead of black for this time, and I think they detailed the eyes a bit better on the new one. The green looks a little darker. I'm not sure if that's coming across on the camera, but it looks a hair darker. Again, it has a big peg hole on the back, so if you have any accessories that require a peg, fortunately this is the only one I have to hand. You can give him an owl for whatever reason, but has the same articulation, so arms on the swivel, can rotate all the way out, go out that much. Head is on a swivel, feet can go kick forward, not too much back. He does have this the tails part for his jacket do kind of get in the way a bit. His legs can split. He still has the upper thigh, even though there is sculpting going on. He has the upper thigh on both sides. He has single jointed knee with a swivel, a single jointed elbow with swivel, nothing in the wrist, nothing in the ankle, and 2 peg holes on the bottom of the feet. All in all, he's quite a nicely sculpted Joker figure. He does look a little cartoony. If you're more like, if you want a more realistic looking 3 3/4 inch figure, there is a few other companies out there like Hiya Toys do one, and they used to be in old DC Collectibles, and the previous Mattel DC one, DC Multiverse, is kind of more realistic looking, but overall he's not bad. And just for another comparison, to bring in one of, you loosely would say, Bat family figures, here is Batwoman and Batgirl together. Now I had a look at them to see if they swapped any pieces over. From what I can see, they don't look like they share any components, so these are 2 completely different sculpts. I thought they might swap the arms or something, or the lower arms, but they're actually unique. I prefer the head sculpt on Batgirl because the one on Batwoman, at least the one that I have, looks really weird. It looks like one corner of her face got smushed in. If you look at this side, looks grand. If If you look at this side, you can see there's a kind of a, if I just get her thing, just here along the jawline, it looks like it's been squashed for some reason, and this was the only version of the figure I could find, so she seems to be quite rare on the ground to try and get. I do believe there is a second version of her that has been released in this line with the kind of tech stuff painted on it. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain I did see one of those. So there you go, guys, before I waffle on anymore. Hope you enjoyed this quick video review for the Joker. I'm not sure if he had a specific name. I think it was just Joker and Batgirl figures from Spinmasters for the DC Batman Caped Crusader line, or Bat-Tech line I think it's now called. So hope you enjoyed my video, and as always, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Cheers, guys.